Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's CrystyleCouture here. Today we're a different kind of setup. We're doing something different. I wanted to do me put on my makeup because I'm still learning, and this is kind of wanted to have a little chit chat and see how I do put on my makeup because this is a process. We're still learning. So let me know what you think. We'll start with my foundation. I'm using Nars today. I'll go ahead in front. So I wanted to start off with my primer. I got a combination of these primers from e.l.f. I got the Poreless, the Luminous, and the Matte. Now we're going to try to use all three together and see how it works in different spots. I'll look at the Matte first. Probably put it through here. Kind of where I get the kind of really T-zone area where shine likes to illuminate and we don't want to be shiny. Next I'm going to try the Poreless. That like where I feel like I have the biggest pores by all circumstances because these things are huge. And then the Luminous, any place you want a nice little gentle glow. Of course, I already did my skincare routine, put my little sunblock on, because sunblock, I actually heard from a makeup artist, actually helps keep your makeup on your face longer as well. It kind of adheres the makeup to the skin. So please don't forget your sunblock. I started trying this new Nars, and whew, when I got this today from Ulta, the way it matted down on my cheekbone, I was like, ooh, I like this. I like this. So, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite foundations? Comment down below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for every time you know when I upload a video by hitting that bell notification. So I wanted to start talking and doing my makeup in front of the camera to really talk about that whole, becoming that girl and, finding yourself and losing yourself, and how sometimes women have a tendency, especially women, it happens to men too, but I find women more than anybody else have a tendency to kind of lose themselves. Whether it's, you're in graduate school and you're studying, you're focused on something big like a graduate degree, whether you're married and then you just lose yourself in the marriage, or whether you have kids and next thing you know you're a mom and your whole life revolves around them. So sometimes you got to take a moment and kind of go back and find yourself. So that's kind of where I'm at in life right now. Really trying to find myself, what things I like, things I don't like. Learn how to do my makeup the way I wanted to look, because I never really did much makeup before. So, I actually always loved it, just never actually did it. So what do you guys think about that? Like, do you guys ever feel that way? Like you might have possibly lost yourself, or haven't been trying to figure out things that you do, things that you like, things that you've done in the past, and now that you're kind of, going into a new phase of life or a new chapter of yourself, that you're like, oh yeah, let's start doing this, let's start doing that, because that's kind of where I am. All right, so I think I got my foundation on. I'm using this damp beauty blender, because they said that the damn beauty blender works a lot better. As you can see, I got my scarf on today because I was going to put one of those other little headbands on, but the hair did not want to stay laid down. So I was like, I'm going to put the scarf on, and then we'll show the finished product. We'll show the finished product with the scarf off. All right, next I'm going to do my concealer. I really like this Tarte Creamy, Ultra Creamy. Really like it. The Shape Tape. Got a lot of good compliments. I heard a lot of good things about this. I think that is all that I would need for today anyway. Just trying to do like a really light application of it. I don't want it to be too strong. Just kind of do like a daytime look for right now. But back on the subject of, like I said, finding yourself. You turn around and next thing you know it, you look different, you're not dressing the same. You might not be dressing at all. It may just be workout pants and t-shirts or jeans and t-shirts, to be clear. Nothing wrong with that. But if that's not how you used to dress, now all of a sudden that's like your main attire, you tend to not feel like yourself that way. Trust me, I know. I've done that attire a few times. When I was in PT school, I did that attire a lot. Didn't even think anything of it. It was just like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Putting these pants on, putting these workout pants, and I'm heading to class. So I put a little bit on top of my eye because I saw this on YouTube too. Then it kind of helps to let your eye product stick to your eye better. I do have primer though. Let's set it a little bit with some setting powder. I heard Charlotte Tilbury is good. That's what I use. This is tan. You know, that whole becoming that girl, it's really, to me, a state of mind more than anything. It's really a state of mind. Because a lot of us feel like that girl right here, but in our heart, but we don't, you know, act like that girl or just, you know, don't really show it to the world. Yeah, I think this is a lot easier to put this setting powder on with. Probably should use this at first, but you know, still learning. I don't really like when my eyes start creasing, you know, 10 minutes after I put my makeup on. So we're still learning how to do that. What do y'all think so far? You think I'm totally messing this up? You think I need to relearn the steps, start over? I think we're gonna make this work. A little bit more setting powder. I just wanna really make sure that it does increase. Because I want to take some pictures today. I put setting powder everywhere I put concealer. That way it kind of sets and doesn't melt away. Because I've heard that as well, that if you do not put setting powder where you have the concealer, it will melt away. And I don't know why they use the term melt, because I don't want my skin melting at any point. But, you know, that's what they say. Another part about finding yourself that I think is really important when you're in that phase is taking time to yourself. Even if it's just an hour or two, just taking time to yourself to kind of just do what you want to do. Even if it's just be alone in your own thoughts. Take the time to be alone in your own thoughts. Just let this dry for a second. So far, it doesn't look too bad. Another thing I tell people to do is when you're trying to find yourself, try different things. Don't be afraid to take risks. You know, try some different outfits that you would normally wear. Go to different places that you would not normally go. Just so that you can, you know, feel it out. Whew. What do you think? Comment below if you've ever felt like, you know, you're feeling like that girl in here, but you're not showing it to the world. You're like, no, I am that girl. I am she, but you guys can't see it. Please raise your hand. I will always raise my hand. Because you could never tell me I wasn't the shh. I already knew that. But just, you know, over the past, you know, 8 to 10, I've just been like 8, 10 years, that is. Just been kind of, you know, going through the motions. Living, but not really living. What's next, guys? I don't know. Maybe I'll put some setting powder on it. When I don't know what to do, I literally just set it with setting powder. I have Laura Mercier setting powder. So I use kind of a couple different things. I've been experimenting with makeup for some time. And I'm really trying to like figure it out, but I'm literally still experimenting. All right, let's blend it in and see how it looks. Another way when you're thinking about, you know, trying to focus on you, you know, everybody says don't be afraid to ask for help. So please don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, maybe it might be time to talk to somebody. Maybe it might be time to, you know, get a therapist. Maybe it might be time to talk to someone that's not your friends, parents, grandparents, mom, dad. Because sometimes, you know, getting an impartial opinion can help as well. You know, getting someone who does not know you, does not know your history, does not know the decisions that you make. Oh, this 3 went now a little too low. Maybe getting that person to kind of help you with some decisions and taking time for yourself. I don't know, guys. This side's looking a little like I put too much. It doesn't look too bad. This side's looking a little, ooh. I don't know. Still working on the contouring, guys. It's a work in progress. So no judgments and no judgment zone. But, you know, feel free to leave your comments below. Especially if there are any tips on how to make this a little bit better. Because, yes, I need help, guys. And I'm okay. I can admit that. which is what you do sometimes when you're trying to figure things out, like just in your day-to-day life. That's why I always think, getting a therapist would be a great idea, because mental health is super important and we should focus on it. All right, now I want to do a little bit on the eyes and the brows. Eyes and the brows. I got my Morphe palette. Like a nice natural gold tony. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put my eye primer on. So we're going to skip the eye primer on this eye, but make sure that we put it on the other one, because that's how this works, because we're still learning. Uh-oh. It's Juvia's Place. I really like their primer. I like to say, they say 50 times in this video so that you know that it's other people. It's not me saying this. It's they. The theys. I wonder how different my eye makeup's going to look on the right side versus the left side, since I totally forgot to put primer on that side. I don't know, it starts creasing already, and that makes me nervous. I just don't like the creases. Alright, so let's see. Oh boy, already the color payoff is way better. Another aspect of, I feel like, becoming that girl, and the same thing with all the luxuries. Everybody's idea of luxury is different. And you really got to kind of figure out what your idea of luxury is. Because sometimes, to me, just being alone in a bathtub for 30 minutes is my idea of luxury. It doesn't have to be buying expensive things, even though those things are nice, and we like those too. It's just depends on your idea. It's like sort of red-brown color. I really like it on the outside, right in here. Seems a lot brighter today. I have to do some blending of that, because that seems like a lot for some reason today. I don't know, maybe it's because I put the concealer on my eyes, maybe, but it does seem like a lot today. Alright, I want to put some light colors on there and kind of tone it down a little bit. Yeah, a lot better, guys. I agree with this one. If you agree, thumbs up down below and comment. Let me know if you agree, or if you think that this is all too much for just a regular, Saturday afternoon. Comment that below too. Seems like today is a whole bunch of activity outside. My windows, as you can see, I've got all the window. The sun's coming in pretty nicely though. Really like that we calmed that down a little bit, because it was way more than I anticipated, I guess, for this particular look today. I was trying to go for just a little bit more subtle. Yeah, I like that much better, much better. Another thing that I always find with when you're trying to change and just, reinvent yourself or just show who you really are to everyone else, is not worry about what other people think. Point blank, period. You decide to make decisions, you make decisions. If it works for you, let it work for you. If it doesn't work for you, change it. Don't worry about the he say, she say, or what anybody has to say, because the reality is, it's not them. Because a lot of times, if people are used to seeing you one way, when you start trying to change or, evolve, which is what you are doing, as in any human does, that they evolve over time, people tend to judge and really, put their judgments and their insecurities on you. And nobody wants that. Not at all. I also find it interesting when people say, oh, I didn't know you did that, or oh, I didn't know you did that. And it's like, did you really not know, or did you never actually ask? That's what I'm always thinking. I've always been one of those people that absolutely does not like to be put into a box. And I find that a lot of people tend to say, oh, you could just do this and this and this, and then they put you in a box. And that's not the case, at least for me anyway. When you're talented, or you have, different goals, different aspirations, or more importantly, you change your goals and aspirations as you as a person evolves, people, sometimes they can't understand that. Is it small-mindedness? Maybe. Is it selfishness? Maybe. Is it that they are, used to not changing and they're okay being in the same spot while you're not? And they're like, well, how can you not be okay with being in the same spot? Just not okay with it. I use Anastasia, Anastasia Beverly Hills, aka ABH. But it's still a work in progress. A lot of times those same people who want to put you in the box and say, oh, well, don't you always do this? You're like, no, I've decided to change my mind, do something different. If you decide that you want to change anything, or just overall change how you do things or view things, or change the way you wear your clothes or wear your hair, understand that people always have something to say, and that's their opinion. It's okay. It doesn't affect you in the least. Alright guys, I think that's as good as these brows are going to be today. They look okay. What do you think? So I went off camera and attempted this cat eyeliner. Didn't go very well, so we go and took that off. I also attempted some lashes. That didn't go well either, so I went ahead and took those off as well. So we're just going to you know, finish up the eye and then see what the lips got going on. I like the mascara a lot better by itself, even though, I don't know about you guys, but does mascara bother your eyes? For a while it was bothering mine, which is what made me want to go the lashes route. But I'm going to need some more practice on these lashes, because as much as I love to see people wear the lashes, I haven't gotten the hang of them yet. So we're going to let those go for now. I'm going to put a little blush on today. I like this color actually. I'm glad it came out well. I just kind of picked it up from Ulta, and it is Blush Crush. I thought it was cute. Have you guys checked out some of my other videos? I just kind of, you know, been experimenting with different clothing brands, and, you know, just trying to see how they fit on me, how I like them. You know, if you guys have any clothing brands that you think I should try, put them down in the comments below. You know, I love to thrift. I love finding stuff for less. She loves a good sale. She does love a good sale. So let me know if you checked out any of those videos, especially my video with cleaning my closet, because that was quite the video, because I started completely over from basically nothing, no clothes, but like a couple pieces here and there. Shoes, I think I saved like 4 shoes. I just let everything go and started completely over. However, of course, that came with great sacrifice, because of course I went on like a little frenzy and bought a whole bunch of clothes, but still missing pieces, as well as I still was like, well, you know, let's not buy everything out the store because the prices are going up and recession seems to be on the rise. What type of content do you want to see from me? You know, do you like the vlogs? Do you like the thrifting? Do you like the unboxings? So thanks for watching, guys. Here's the final product. Yes, we're going to work on a couple of things. So let me know in the comment below some tips and some more content that you want to see. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when I'm making another video. And thanks you guys so much for sticking around with me. And have a great day. Bye.